My name is Luc Pezet. I'm an information engineer at Archway Health Advisors. And my job is to help process data to give insight to our customers in their operations and business. The way healthcare industry works today is more in silos. So each hospital and facility, they only care about the services that they provide to beneficiaries, and once they get discharged, they no longer care at all. So what CMS is trying to do is to solve that problem by having a cross-cut view of all the data and of an episode of care. So what Archway Health Advisors is doing is helping those organizations manage that cross-cut view to figure out the cost. The data we're dealing with is claims data mostly. Now that data is highly sensitive as it has information about the care for every patient in different hospitals or different facilities. With this data comes some requirements that we have to follow in order to secure access to it and make sure that only the relevant parties actually have access to it. This data also is very complicated, and it comes in different types, different layouts, and has over 250 fields. This is data that's not only sensitive but also very complicated to process. What I enjoy the most in my job is figuring things out, is having a problem and trying to find the best solution for it. So our background is mostly using Hadoop to design and implement big data solutions. And when we try to use Pig to process claims data, we had some difficulties. Pig processes data at a very relational level and makes it very difficult to process, to detect episodes of care, for example. So we had to look for alternatives, and that's when we stumbled upon HPCC Systems. When we first started working with HPCC Systems, one of the aspects that really hits home was the simplicity of the platform. Now, when we come to address a problem, what we need to do is to try to find a simple solution at first, a simple technology to address it, because over time things are going to get more complex. And if we start with a technology that is already complicated at the beginning, who knows, we may not even be able to go forward in the future. HPCC Systems provides very simple tools and a very simple language to address very complicated problems. HPCC Systems allow us to focus on two areas for business. The first one is crunching the data, processing the data, and getting some meaningful results. And the second one is taking that data and delivering it to our end customers. When we first started with HPCC Systems, we soon realized how actually fun it was to experiment different features, even figure out different algorithms to do our work. The inline data sets, for example, help us greatly code some new tests. Not be afraid of trying something or wasting time doing it, because it's very, very efficient and very easy to do it. The response time also of the platform allowed us to maybe figure out things more quickly than it would have been with other technologies. There's a lot of great tutorials and documentation and great support, community forums that helped us getting started, and even video trainings that we found online that help us really get very proficient very quickly. With the sensitive information that we're dealing with, we're really concerned about security, making sure that the data transmit from point A to point B and no one else can actually see it in the middle. We're also concerned about authenticating, like making sure the right user accesses the right data. And this is all provided by the HPCC Systems platform. I would highly recommend HPCC Systems because of its simplicity, its scalability, and the fun actually that we are using it.